you never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done, but the time is hit you, you're not surprised.
I'm really starting to think whomever the head of the Digimon games titles are just throws ideas at the wall to see what sticks. Before I get into the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me if you would. I'd really appreciate it. The newest Digimon game, Digimon Survive, seems to be a mix of turn-based RPG with strategy role-playing aspects to it. Very little is known at the current time, so for this video I'm just going to focus off of the pictures and the trailer. So first, the pictures, we see the main character has an Agumon with him. They appear to be held up in a school of some sort. Whether or not this is the real world or the digital world, we do not know as of right now. What I'm more interested in are the pictures of the gameplay. The gameplay maps reminds me of the special type of tutorial battles from Hacker's Memory, but with the moves laid out looking more as if they're from Digimon World 2 in terms of how you move. Speaking of World 2, it does seem to be like they're going in somewhat of an order to see which style plays best. I think I speak for a wide majority of people when I say that the story games were the best games and we just need more of those, as they seem to got everything right. The Cyber Sleuth game and its sequel, Hacker's Memory, only had a few minor problems, all of which were easily fixable. This problem being long strips of dialogue with no breaks. This became particularly annoying in Cyber Sleuth as opposed to Hacker's Memory, where outside of boring case, the dialogue was actually interesting in Hacker's Memory because it had two stories working within it. The second problem being the lack of content. Hacker's Memory was definitely a step in the right direction in terms of making Digimon battles feel more competitive, but the DLC and adding more Digimon stops shortly thereafter. These are the only two issues that I had with the story games. The other issue with the story games would be the busy work that were the cases. The busy work that were the cases, all games have them in one way or another. It was more annoying dealing with the ones that were boring to deal with, such as the Occult Club, but for those who don't know their Digimon well, these cases did often add silhouettes or show you Digimon that could potentially join your team, as they would be involved in the cases in some way, shape, or form. Digimon Survive's announcement feels like we took 2 steps forward and 4 steps backward. This is given the fact that the creator said he wants to bring Digimon back into the spotlight and out of the shadows. I think the problem with Digimon is that there are too many different types of games to know what actually sells consistently. From the fighting games, the RPG games, the original world games, the trading card games, and even Digimon Racing, I don't know why that's a thing, the series is stretching itself way too thin. I feel the story games are those games. Hacker's Memory had a compelling story and a nice Digimon lineup, competitive play, and actually likable characters. If they were to return to this formula, first making other types of games, I think the series would have a real chance of getting out of the shadows. Time will tell, but I honestly do not have high hopes for this game, as it feels like they're trying to cash in on a fad that has already overstayed its welcome and is already long gone, meaning that they've already missed the boat. But go ahead and hit that like button and also that subscribe button for me.
Wake up, get up.